Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 1023, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
On to the Callaway Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks with head football coach for the Callaway Cavaliers, Pete Wiggins, here at Johnny's New York Style Pizza in LaGrange on the Parkway. Coach, such a joy to be back again. 2018, man. We are back in football season, and it's exciting.
I'm excited to be here. What a day! Getting close to our opening game against Opelika. Played Stars Mill recently, but really excited about this year, about our kids, the work that they put in getting to this point.
Well, Coach, you've had a pregame, like a scrimmage game against Stars Mill. Great component here. You went out, you pretty much dominated every aspect of the football game. I mean, there was some small errors, but I think that was, early season jitters, snaps, stuff like that. But your overall take from the Stars Mill?
I was really proud of our kids' effort, and there was a lot of things that we have to clean up. We had several penalties. We put the ball on the ground several times. Some of that had to do with our starting center had actually cut his toe the week of the game, and he had 7 stitches in his toe, and he didn't. And this happened like a couple of days before the game. So Adrian Porter actually played center for us that night and did a good job. I was really proud of Porterhouse, and when you lose your center and the time and the reps, and it made it difficult for us. So I was really proud of how our kids handled it. I thought Jacob Freeman did an excellent job. There were several bad snaps that went behind him. He could have became frustrated, but he didn't. He kept his composure. And really, I'm going to say again, I was proud of our kids' effort. Defensively, it was one of the best we've ran to the ball in a long time. And Stars Mill's got a great football team, and they're a big school, a lot of tradition. And, again, I was really proud of our effort overall.
Well, Coach, looking at the roster, and, again, big 26-6 victory over Stars Mill, but looks like you've got about 25 seniors this year. Is that right?
That's right. This is the biggest class we've ever had. So we have 25 seniors, and a lot of them are we're finding out right now exactly. We just lost a class of 17, but there were many of those 17s that had played a lot of reps, that had been with us so long. Several of them were 3-year starters, and it's hard to replace that. And a lot of our seniors now, they've played, but they haven't started and played a whole game, a lot of them. So we're looking to find out where we're at, and I'm really proud of this group. We started our after-school program on January 4th, and it went till April 28th. And the attendance in the years that we've been doing after-school conditioning, after-school weights, this was our best year of attendance. And I think that says a whole lot about our team. And so I'm excited about it. If you show up and work, you're going to get better. So they've been in the weight room. They've worked at practice. They put in a lot of time, and it's a big group. And so we're excited about the opportunity that this season, that this schedule holds.
Well, talking about the Stars Mill game, you had a lot of guys that really did some incredible things. Of course, Jacob Freeman, your junior quarterback, very talented kid, but Talk to me a little bit about your running back core. It looks like you're pretty deep with running backs.
Well, Tank Bigsby's our starter at tailback, and he did a great job. And Charlie Dixon is a 10th grader, and he had a bunch of carries that night. Quay Hines is a senior, and those 3 guys are good depth for us at running back, at tailback, and they're all really good players, and we're excited about them. And Jabari played his first game at fullback. He did a great job, and I was really proud of him. And he's a smart guy. He knows ball. and he's going to be a great asset for us this year at fullback and fullback, H-back, and just depending on what formation we're in. But
Sure.
T. Bonner, Nathan Sapp took reps at tight end, and again, Sapp's played there a lot. But T. Bonner, he's a guy that has always worked, but now he's got his opportunity his senior year to start. And he's a good-looking kid. I mean, he's 6'2", 6'3", 195 pounds, and he has an opportunity in front of him to excel at tight end, and right now he's taking that opportunity and going with it. And so really proud of that group of kids.
Well, there's a lot going on in the Callaway family, and just can't go any further without talking about your defense. It was evident against Stars Mill. Your defense was really swarming to the football. It's got to be great to see early in the season.
It sure is. And, out of last year, or off of last year, let me say the word off instead of out, off of last year's starting defense, we lost the back end of our defense.
Right.
And DQ Wilson, Courtney Williams, Kobe Jackson, and those guys were 3-year guys, and they're all playing Division I ball right now somewhere. So the back end of our defense is young. We lost Jonathan Leonard, that's playing at Reinhardt right now, and he was for 2 years in a row our leading tackler. And then up front, obviously, LaShawn Terrell, who's at Western Kentucky, Jamie Sellers, that's at LaGrange College. We lost a lot of bodies off of our defense, and I thought that the defensive coaches did an excellent job preparing our kids, and we really played fast and we played physical against a really good Stars Mill team, and I'm excited about it. I mean, there's things that we can do better, but bottom line is the effort was there and the kids ran to the ball, and that's how you play good defense, and I thought we did that.
Well, as we look at the defense, and it's evident you've got some talent there, but with Jacob Freeman heading the offense, you've got a guy that really showed some incredible play in time last year in Demetrius Coleman. Phenomenal kid. Got to be good to have that guy I wouldn't even say backup. I mean, he's a great guy you can throw in there at quarterback if you need to.
He sure is, and Jacob's done a great job, and he gets better every week. But Demetrius has worked extremely hard, and he's a really good player for us too. He's a really good quarterback, but he starts at corner for us, and he did a great job against Stars Mill. And I want to mention Jalen Shepard. Those two guys are 10th graders, and they both have bright futures ahead of them, and they're really talented young men. But up front, I got to mention the offensive line, particularly with Keandre Jones. He's a 4-year starter, and in my time, there's been probably less than 5 kids that have started for 4 years every game, and he's one of them. And that's really special. I've never had an offensive lineman start all 4 years. And so KJ, he sure looks the part. I mean, and he's been around a long time, but he's the anchor on our offensive line. And Keyshawn Cameron was a starter last year. And obviously we're looking for three guys as far as Lawrence Thompson. He was a 3-year starter at center that graduated last year. Big shoes to fill. John Curtis was a 3-year starter, and then Jalen Moss. And so we've got some young guys up front that we're hoping will develop and get better each week. And but I'm really proud of that group as well.
Well, Coach, there's a lot that we need to talk about, and we're going to do that after the break. But just want to give you a heads up. You may not know this, but we always appreciate Johnny's New York Style Pizza here in LaGrange on the Parkway. They are doing something a little special this year compared to last year. So what they're going to do throughout our Monday night radio programs, they're going to keep tabs on the Callaway family that come in, and they're going to mark their ticket at the end of the year. You may not even know this, but at the end of the season, whoever, whether it's Troop, LaGrange, or Callaway, whoever has the most in attendance throughout the radio season here and throughout the football season, they're gonna give you a $200 gift card if you're the man on top to use however you want. So pretty exciting, and we always appreciate the the relationship here with Johnny's New York Style Pizza. A lot going on, a lot to talk about. We'll be right back right after these messages. I'm Brandon Brooks with head football coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers. Hold tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
Double D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. A big thank you to everyone who helped us make the Stuff to Bus campaign a success. As our way of saying thanks, we are having a back-to-school sale on all new Kias. You can ride home today in a brand-new 2018 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,888. The 2018 Kia Optima LX has a head-turning style inside and out. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway or shop online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stop number 110619. Price plus tax second title. See Kia LaGrange. Complete details.
So I'm with Perry Prather from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, when your feet are hurting, you need help.
Coleman, that's right. I mean, you stand all day. We've got compression hoses. We've got compression sleeves for arms. We've got diabetic shoes, orthotic shoes. We've got a fine staff of now that'll come in and we can fit you for those stockings, fit you for those shoes. One of the biggest things, Coleman, we have now is patients are going through surgical procedures that are requiring stockings, and we have about 4, 5, 6 different types of stockings that we carry on in store. We can order custom fit stockings, and if you're looking for anything to help those tired legs when you're working, we got the support socks, stockings, whatever. But if you need something from your physician, we've got any type of compression hose available.
Come find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing and Hamilton, and on the web at homespharmacy.com.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Callaway Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks with head football coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers here at Johnny's New York Style Pizza in LaGrange here on the Parkway. Coach, a lot of great things going on in the Callaway family and concerning Callaway football. Exciting time of year as we get the regular season kicked off. But before we get into Friday night's battle, how about the new scoreboard at Callaway Stadium?
Game changer. That's the words that I think of. I want to say thank you to everyone involved with that, and that's been a long process, and a lot of people pushed and pulled and went to work. And again, the game changer for the stadium, and a special thanks to our board for making that happen, and all those. I know Coach Pauly put a lot of work into that, and I want to say a special thank you to Mr. Byron Jones. I don't know how many phone calls that he and I had about that board, but I know that he was a big part of that, and I just want to say thank you to him.
Absolutely. Well, it's going to be a great venue. It was a great venue before, but this board is just phenomenal and going to be used for so many different things, but especially for Friday night under the lights. We're super excited about the new scoreboard, and a special thank you to all the sponsors. Coach, you come into a big game this Friday night, 7:30 against the Opelika Bulldogs. They're coming to LaGrange, and be a big contest for you.
It's going to be a huge game. Opelika's got great tradition, a great football program. They got a great coaching staff, and it's going to be a really tough game. But it's one of those games that you put all that time in, and it's a big stage, and our kids are looking forward to it. But we'll have to really go in and play mistake-free football, and if opportunities come, we'll have to take advantage of it because they really got a great football team and a lot of tradition, and so it'll be a huge challenge for us. But our kids are excited. It's all you can ask for is an opportunity, and we got it. And but their programs. They're a 6A school. They're top 5 in the state of Alabama, and just a long line of tradition and a lot of great coaches, great ball players that's come out of Opelika. So Friday night, Callaway Stadium, there will be a great atmosphere for football.
Well, it's going to be exciting, and we're really looking forward to having the Opelika Bulldogs come up to LaGrange and play our Callaway Cavaliers. Like you said, Coach, there's a lot of tradition there. They travel well, so we're going to need the entire Callaway family to be present and be rooting on the Callaway Cavaliers. But talking about the people that are going to be there, a very special event is going to be taking place Friday night, literally about 7 o'clock, so don't be late getting in the gate. But the Callaway Cavaliers are going to honor the local heroes of Troup County and the city of LaGrange and the city of West Point, city of Hogansville. It's just going to be a collaborative effort, and you are bringing awareness and appreciation to our first responders.
Well, it's a personal thing for Coach Wiggins as well, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But it's something I wanted to do a long time, and when we got the Opelika game on the schedule, we just felt like it's time. And but a great group of people, the first responders of Troup County, the police officers, the firefighters and EMS guys, and again. What a service they do every day. What a service they do for the community, and there's great respect for them. But I again just want to say thank you on a big scale, and this is as big a big a scale as I could do. Yeah. And but on a personal note, I've been life flighted twice in my life, so that's a big deal. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that group of people. So, I grew up and around that group of people. My dad was the mayor of the little town I'm from, and he was part of the firefighters, and so I'm again just great respect for what those guys do day in and day out. They see tragic things every day, and yet they get up the next day and go do it again to help somebody. So what a great group of people, and it's a great honor and privilege for us to be able to recognize those individuals Friday night.
Well, it's going to be somewhat of a pregame ceremony, if you will, and you are going to acknowledge the police and fire and ambulance services, our local heroes. There's going to be a lot going on there. We'll talk about that more in a minute, but we're going to go to a quick break so we can come back and talk about all the events of Friday night as your Callaway Cavaliers take on the Opelika Bulldogs, big 6A school. So Callaway family, get ready, get packed up. We'll see you at Callaway Stadium Friday night at 7 o'clock for the festivities. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. I'm Brandon Brooks with head football coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers here at the Callaway Coaches Corner at Johnny's New York-style pizza here on the Parkway. We'll be back in a moment.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
It is the Bottom Line event at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange here. We have $4,000 off all in-stock 2018 Rogues, $5,000 off all in-stock 2018 Altimas. How about $10,000 off all in-stock 2018 Titans? Don't forget that the Titan comes with a 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Come see me at Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway, or you can visit us where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com.
State Farm, Kathy Christy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Callaway Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks here with head football coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers. Big game Friday night. Going up against the Opelika Bulldogs, big 6A school for our Cavaliers. But during the pregame festivities, we're going to acknowledge our first responders, police, fire, ambulance from the 3 cities as well as the county, all of those folks. And it's my understanding, Coach, that we're going to feed them before the game.
We are, and that was somebody kind of threw that idea at me late. And I want to talk about another group of people while we're talking about the first responders, and that's just the community. When we kicked this off, we knew that we had to get several sponsors involved, and I made 14, 15 phone calls, and everybody that I called they were on board. And just to hear the comments from different businesses, different individuals on what we're doing was phenomenal. And I wish that the first responders could have heard those responses. And but we'll talk next week. I want to talk more about those sponsors, and I'll miss some right now. But I really want to say, I want to call out a couple in particular. Kelly and Hilton Swanson are donating the Boston Butts, and that's going to be the bulk of the food. Obviously, there will be some sides, and Mr. Jim Arrington is helping take care of that, and Jim's actually going to do the cooking, and he's going to start really early Friday morning, and he's going to cook, and we're going to have baked beans, coleslaw, and Bromwich stew, and there will be a dessert. But it's really going to be special, and just the enthusiasm from the community when we started kicking this around has really been special. So I'm excited about that night for those individuals.
Well, it's going to be great. We're going to bring it right back here in just a minute. Go to a quick break, wrap it up here for the Callaway Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks with head football coach Pete Wiggins. We'll be right back.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Talking with Perry Prather here from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, people are talking about y'all have 2 old goats or something. What's up with this?
I thought that was you and Steve, Coleman. No. But anyway, no, we do. We have this product that's for arthritis. Comes in a balm lotion. They have several different products, but it's a product that's called 2 Old Goats. We have sold so many units of this, Coleman. It is a great product. You do go by the store on Commerce, and you can get it at Hamilton and at Sawmill. But it basically says 2 Old Goats, and we got on the sign, come in and meet our 2 Old Goats. And so usually they come in and they think it's me and somebody else, I guess. But it's actually a product. A lot of patients are just, wanting it, and they're just coming in and buying it. It's unbelievable. So if you need something for some arthritis pain, aches, come by and check out the 2 Old Goats.
Come by and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing and Hamilton, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Callaway Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks with head football coach of the Callaway Cavaliers, Pete Wiggins. Coach, big night Friday night as we acknowledge the first responders and just let them know as a community how much we appreciate them, police, fire, ambulance services, the whole gamut time frame. All of this is going to go down at 7 o'clock. Game time's at 7:30. All this is going to go down at 7. We want to encourage all of the Callaway family to be there. We're going to acknowledge the sponsors, the folks that have made all of this possible, line them up and let them know how much we appreciate them. But it is going to be a show of heroes, and man, it's so exciting to be a part of something like that.
Really special, and looking forward to a lot of things Friday night. Obviously, we got to play a football game, and we got a really tough opponent. But I'm looking forward to honoring the heroes, like you said. And the meal will start at 5 o'clock, and we'll go on the field around 7. And go from there. But really looking forward to Friday night. We need all the Callaway Nation to be there early. It's going to be a big atmosphere. We need your support, and looking forward to getting this season rolling early.
Well, it's going to be a great time as the Callaway Cavaliers take on the Opelika Bulldogs this coming Friday night. Kickoff is at 7:30, but all of the pregame festivities as we acknowledge our local heroes will begin at 7 o'clock. You make sure to be there early. Be careful for parking because of all of these public service vehicles. There'll be some certain areas that you may be used to parking, but just come early so you can prepare for that. But I pray and I hope that the Callaway family shows up in mad force to acknowledge these men and women who do our community such a great service. And we're going to try to give back a little bit to them, how they have blessed us so long and through the years and done such a great job. Well, for the Callaway family, for Coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers, I'm Brandon Brooks, and this is the Callaway Coach's Corner. Thanks so much for having us along this evening. Again, we'll be right back here next Monday night, and we'll talk about this great game coming up this Friday as we face off against the Opelika Bulldogs. Big 6A school. You make sure to be there early and have your cheer on because it's going to be a great night under the lights at Callaway Stadium. I'm Brandon Brooks, head coach Pete Wiggins, the Callaway Cavaliers. Take care, and we'll see you next Monday night.